Hello, lovely people. I'm finally on, and I'm only 19 minutes late. Such is life. Welcome to day 4. I restarted my desktop, and then a little accident happened. So I had to find a Band-Aid, which is why I'm late to today's live video. And I totally forgot if it was day 3 or day 4. So I'm checking on Facebook just to make sure. And it's taking forever to scroll, right? Because that's Facebook. Okay, yeah, so it is day 4, right? Okay. So what the heck am I going to talk about for today's video? So many topics that I can talk about. Let's talk about how to find your passion. How about that? All right. So it is about 9:30 p.m. on the East Coast. Okay, I'm bleeding so much that the blood is bleeding through the Band-Aid, and it hurts like hell. So I literally have like my desktop, my phone, and my laptop because that's how I work. All right, and I want to open up this damn form so I don't forget what I want to talk about. Okay, yay! Okay, so for today's video, hi, who's there? Who's there? Say hello so I know who's there. Today's video is how to identify your strengths so that you can figure out your passion, like what you should be doing, right? That's a great topic. I think it's a great topic. If only my laptop would cooperate. And it's not. It's being a bitch. All right, it's up. I got my wording of what I want to do. Why is it that the little cuts always hurt the most? Like, this is ridiculous. So it's a cool day in Bangkok, right? And it's breezy out. So we have a really nice apartment. Like, we can get breeze in from like all sides. So we open up some windows and some doors. It just so happens that hi Anka, good morning. So it just so happens that the door in the kitchen slams with the breeze. It never fails that the husband, not me, forgets to stick something underneath the door so that it doesn't slam. So I was about to go live when the door slammed in the kitchen. The kid's screaming bloody murder. So of course I run out of my chair to check what's going on. And she's screaming hysterical because she got scared because the door slammed so loud. So I then have to go into the kitchen to figure out what I can stick under the door, that little space between the door and the floor so that it won't keep slamming shut from the breeze. So I have some leftover like wooden utensils from our Thanksgiving party that we had this year. And as I'm shoving 3 wooden forks right under the door, a piece of skin just rips the hell out of my finger, right? So that's why I have a Band-Aid on it. That's part of why I was late. The other part of why I was late to the live video is because I was tired and finishing up my first cup of coffee. I am now officially having my second cup. Anka, did you have your cup of coffee or tea yet? This is literally my last cup. Like, I literally just used the last pods. So I like to drink, I don't know what you guys like to drink, but let me know what you guys like to drink in the morning. I'm addicted to the Nescafe cappuccino, the hot one. I've tried every single coffee flavor that they have come out with, and this is my favorite one. So I literally just used the last pods so I have to go buy some today. All right, so let's get to figuring out what you should be doing in life, right? Figuring out your strengths so that you can better attack your goals and figure out what your passions are. So once again, grab a piece of paper because it's better when you write shit down. All right, grab a piece of paper and a pen. And I'm actually really excited about this one because it's more organized in the last couple of days because I'm a very spontaneous person, but this one is a little planned out. So let's start with identifying your hidden strengths, right? Okay, so one of the questions that you should ask yourself, and this is fun too, it's not just let me write shit down, it's actually going to be fun and eye-opening, right? So one of the things to ask yourself is when you were in school, whether it was primary school or college or whatever, what have you, what were your 3 favorite like subjects in school? That should be easy. For me, it was music. So our drama class, that was one of my favorites, was drama class. Art and writing, anything that had to do with writing. And I wish that I could sing. I cannot sing. I suck at it. I do, however, own a karaoke machine in my house, so that's kind of fun. I still love art, and I still want to get into that. And writing, that's what I do. I'm a self-published author of 8 books, working on 9 and 10. So you see how that sticks with you? So go ahead, take a moment and write that down. If you want to share what your 3 favorite subjects were in school, please share that with me. I love like finding out about you guys and all the little details that make up who you are. So, all right, once you're done writing that down, and if it takes a few minutes, it's okay. I know for me, gosh, I haven't been in school in over 10 years, right? So, okay. Now I want you to, on the next line, write down 3 things that you yearn to do, right? For me, I spoke about it yesterday, it's skydiving. I want to go skydiving. Doesn't mean that it's my passion, but I do yearn to go skydiving. I do want to go backpacking, like in the mountains somewhere, and do like, you know, a few days in a tent and like camping. So I went camping once when I was younger and I loved it. Oh my gosh, I loved it so much. Hey Anka, if you can hear me really well, let me know, because I've been having trouble with my audio every time I go live. I don't know if it's my phone or what it is, but yeah, let me know if you can hear me loud enough. If not, I'll get closer and I'll scream if I have to, but let me know. So yeah, what do you yearn to do? 3 things that you yearn to do. Write those 3 things down. So now you should have 2 things. You should have 3 favorite subjects in school and 3 things that you yearn to do. 3 things that you wake up in the morning and, you wake up in the morning and you think about it all the time. This is what I really want to do. So write those 3 things down. Now on the next line, I want you, so line number 3, all right, I want you to write down 3 things that you get complimented on the most. So what are 3 things that people compliment you on? For me, it's being brutally honest, loyalty. What's the 3rd one for me? So loyalty, brutally honest, and temperate. Not that I like that compliment, but I can't think of anything else right now. Gee, what else? You know, I wish I got that I was smart, you know? People want to hear that more often, so make sure you compliment people the right way too. But yeah, I can't think of anything else. Oh, no, there is another one. I do get complimented on a lot on the fact that I'm resilient, which is kind of cool when you're an entrepreneur. It kind of motivates you to keep going. So yeah, so what are the 3 things that people compliment you on? Write that down for number 3. And if you're wondering, this is a coffee mug with the picture, the heels that are on my very first book that I published. It's called High Heels in New York. And I write under a pen name, the initials AV Scott. So that's me for those of you who are tuning in for the first time. Yeah, I should have said this in the beginning, right? Hi, everyone. My name is Millie. I am a success and mindset coach for women expat entrepreneurs. I'm also a published author of 8 books, working on 9 and 10. And you can find more. You can find out more about my books if you go to avscott.com. I can put the link down below. So if you ever have any questions about publishing, please feel free to ask. All right, so moving on. So we did, what are your 3 favorite subjects in school? 3 things that you yearn to do, and 3 things that you get complimented on the most. Okay, now let's move on. So now this is line number 4. So number 4, ask yourself, what do you like about yourself? Top 3 things you like about yourself. Okay, make sure you write that down. Take your time. I'm going to use myself as an example, right? The 3 things I like about myself the most is that I am a go-getter, right? I look for opportunities in everything. Okay, so that is something I do like about myself. Even if I'm having a bad day, if it's something didn't turn out the way I wanted it to turn out, I always try to find opportunity and possibility, positivity, all the good stuff in that thing. So yeah, so whatever it is, I'm always trying to find the positive side. So that's something that I like about myself. All right, so, but that's me. Everyone is different. So make sure you write down something that resonates with you and that you really, truly in your heart, you're like, you know what, I really like this about myself. Even if there's people out there that don't like that about you, it's not about what everybody else thinks about you in this one. For this one specifically is what you like about yourself. Okay, so write 3 things. Okay, I'll give you a second to write that down. Okay, so we are at number 5. Okay, number 5 is 3 things that you enjoy doing. Now my allergies are still really bad, so I'm having like this really bad nasal drip right now in the back of my throat, and I feel like I'm choking. So I'll probably be doing that weird. Sorry guys, such is life, right? It is what it is. My husband hates when I do that, but I can't breathe and there's nothing else I can do, so suck it up. All right, so top 3 things that you enjoy doing. I enjoy being at the beach, sipping sangrias or margaritas on the rocks. No salt. All right, so 3 things that you enjoy doing. It really could be anything, like I said. Just make sure that it's something that you enjoy doing, that you're not doing it for someone else. Okay? All right. Number 6, top 3 things of activities or tasks that energize you. Now, this one I really like because you're narrowing it down to 3 things that make you happy, that energize you, that you look forward to doing, right? So it's not just things that you like to do, but 3 things that make you feel energized, okay? So make sure you write those 3 things. I'll give you a second while I fix my laptop on this side. All right. I'm very excited about the next question, okay? So like I said, this is just a few questions that you can ask yourself to narrow down your strengths. And once you know what your strengths are, you can figure out what your passion should be or what your business should be. Really is that simple, okay? So the next one is, and we are at number 7, what are you most proud of? Okay, that's a big one. What are you most proud of? Now remember, it doesn't have to be something huge. It could be something small because everyone accomplishes things at different levels, okay? What is success to you does not mean it's success to someone else, okay? So write down 3 things that you are most proud of. It could be anything from accomplishing something, achievements. It could be personal, internal, you know. For example, my background is Spanish background, so I usually have a really short temper, and I've worked on not arguing with my husband all the time or picking fights, right? Because that's who I am. I'm from New York. I'm a Spanish person from New York, right? Latina from New York. So I am most proud of the fact that I've learned not to argue so quickly, right? And be a bitch so quickly. I'm still a bitch, but not as much as a bitch. Yeah. So I am most proud of my calm. Okay, I'm more calm now. So that's something to be proud of, okay? When you take little steps in life, acknowledge those little steps that you take, all right? It leads to the bigger picture. So, for example, me not being as much of a bitch to my husband means that we are having a better and happier relationship. You see how that works out? So it's like one little thing leads to bigger things, all right? So what are the 3 top things that you are most proud of? Write that down. All right. The next question, question number 8, okay, is what knowledge and life experience makes you unique? All right. I would like to add in that one, what obstacles have you overcome that make you unique? Okay. So I'll repeat the question is what knowledge and life experience and obstacles make you unique? All right. And that is a really good question because you are you. There's no one else like you on this planet, right? I'm sure you've heard that before. If you haven't, great. Write this shit down. Put it on the fucking wall. All right. Frame it if you have to. But the things that you go through, your experiences, you learn from them. You learn from them differently. You come out of an experience differently. Let me go back a little bit, all right? So if you put 5 people, 10 people in a room, right? So 10 people in the room, they all experience the same thing. And then you ask these people the same question, and they're all going to tell you a different outcome, right? They're going to tell you their experiences are going to be different because of their backgrounds, the way they perceive things, the way they learn from experiences. So what you go through in life is going to be unique to you, and the obstacles that you overcome in life are going to be unique to you. Your goals, your perception is unique to you. So make sure that when you're writing this down, you don't downplay what you've gone through in life, okay? Not everyone has to have a really shitty life to feel as if they've overcome something, all right? Not everyone has to be, for example, not everyone has to be homeless and broke and abused and to feel as if, well, I haven't overcome anything, so I'm not special. What makes me special? That's not true, okay? So everyone goes through things at different levels, and you should be proud of your accomplishments and overcoming your own obstacles, all right? And I really want you to be proud of that and be proud of where you were and where you are now, okay? So make sure you do that, all right? Once you're done writing that, I want you to, this is, let me see, 3, 6, 9, this is number 9. So I want you to write down any unusual skills that you have. Gee. For you guys that are going to catch this on the replay, because it's like 9:40 right now on the East Coast, and you guys are probably either hungover or out drinking right now. When you catch the replay, make sure you comment below what your unusual skills you have. I don't have any unusual skills. Oh, actually I do. I can sing Dashing Through the Snow in Chinese. Something I learned in primary school and I never forgot. Weird, right? And no, I'm not going to sing it for you guys. Only a very selective few have heard me sing that in Chinese. So weird. So anyway, write down what unusual skills you have. Take a few seconds to write that down. It could be anything at all. Like I said, don't be hard on yourself. I swear my laptop, my desktop, my phone, everything is so slow. I need like to upgrade everything. Okay, let me scroll to the bottom. All right. When you're done with these 9 questions, I want you to take a look, take a few minutes and glance over all the stuff that you wrote and see if you can find any patterns. All right. Any patterns and themes. And then also list the top 5 strengths that you notice. For example, for the last question, what are some unusual skills that you have? Once you write down your 3, look over and write down what possible strengths you can come out of that. So, for example, I'll use a better one. What are you most proud of, right? I'm proud of my resilience. I'm proud of keeping calm in difficult situations. I'm proud of my organization skills, right? Out of those 3, and this is just an example, what possible strength could come out of that, right? So for that, it would be resilience. Oh, geez, I don't know. You know what? The possible strength from that could be, what are those people that can work under pressure, right? I can't even think of it right now. There are people who are better equipped to work under pressure, right? So that's a possible strength, but you get my drift. So numbers 1 through 9, you should have 3 things, top 3 that you've listed, and then look at those top 3 things that you've written down and come up with a possible strength for each one. So at the end, you should have 9 possible strengths, and then you will pick your top 5 strengths. Now, I will have a link to the spreadsheet for this because it's just better organized in the form that I have on my laptop right now. So I will link to that. I offer a free resources page from my website. So it's smartpitchmedia.com/free resources, but I'll link it below, and you could just log in and you get access to tons of spreadsheets and even Instagram images that you can use when you're starting out your business. So I will link to that, and you will see once you gain access, which you'll get an automatic email with the password to access the free resources page. You will see a link that says December, and then it will say when I uploaded it, and you just click on it and automatically downloads to your computer. So it's a really cool find your hidden strengths cheat sheet, so to speak, so that you can better understand, for those of you that are starting your business or want to revamp your business, for example, if you've had your business for a while and you're no longer looking forward to doing your work. Okay, work is work. Whether you own your business or you work for someone else, you got to wake up and do the work, right? But if you're no longer enthusiastic about it and you don't look forward to it, it's probably because you're not having fun anymore, and you should have fun in your business no matter what you do. So this is one way to take a look at what your strengths are, so that if there's something that you have to rework in your business plan, your business model, or in the services that you offer, this is one way to do that, because then you'll see, you know what, I really do have fun doing this, and I am good at X, Y, and Z. I will implement that in my business, okay? Some people are really good at talking to people in public speaking, and if you haven't done that, for example, in your business, and maybe you should add that for the upcoming year, okay? For me, I'm not a big fan of public speaking, but I know that's something that I have to work on next year, because there are a lot of things I want to do next year, so I will be practicing on that. But one of my top skills is the fact that I research a lot and I write everything down. I'm like organizational freak. That's probably because I'm a Virgo. So that's one of my top skills and qualities, which is why I offer the free resources page for you guys. So when I have forms and stuff that you guys can fill out and better get organized, and it's free access to you. Eventually, I will have a paid resources, so to speak, like an online thing, like an online school thing. So take advantage that it's free right now, because in 2018, the free resources page might not be there. I'm really considering removing it and having it as a paid option, because there's so much great resources in there that, you know, I don't know. So if you haven't signed up for that, like I said, I will post the link to the free resources below, where you can get the sheet for this. You can print it out. And, you know, let me know below, once you catch the replay, let me know what your top 5 strengths were, or if there's anything you want to work on, if you don't understand one of the questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Thank you for watching the replay, you guys, for day number 4 of 12 days of coaching. And I'll catch you guys on social media. I'm usually on Instagram and Facebook all the time. So once again, have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys soon.